You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
The Oscars, quite the talk this morning before actor Will Smith delivered his speech for winning Best Actor in a movie role. He decided to give comedian Chris Rock an unfriendly visit on stage. It was made right after Chris Rock made a G.I. Jane 2 joke about Smith's wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, who has a shaved head.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That shocking moment for sure. Smith then verbally expressed that he wants Rock to keep his wife's name out of his mouth. He used an expletive. Jada Pinkett Smith revealed she suffered with alopecia back in 2018. And Will Smith has apologized to the audience after this incident. Chris Rock will not be filing a report, according to Los Angeles police.
Now, I know to do what we do, you got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things. Being able to love and care for my mother and my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time. Thank you for this honor. Thank you for this moment. And thank you on behalf of Richard and Oracene, the entire Williams family. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
The Academy Awards was rocked by controversy tonight when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock on stage after the comedian made a joke about Smith's wife. The unbelievable moment was seen by viewers as Smith walked up on stage and hit Rock in the face. Seconds earlier, Rock had made a joke about Smith's wife, Jada, with the punchline, G.I. Jane 2, an apparent reference to her hair. Smith went on to yell at Rock from his seat. Later, Smith won the Best Actor award. We'll have full awards highlights later on in the broadcast.
Keep my wife's
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。 It was the wildest moment in live television history. We are still processing what just went down with Will Smith and Chris Rock at the 94th Annual Academy Awards. So the moment arrived after the comedian made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair, prompting Will to storm on stage and slap Chris before returning to his seat and yelling from the crowd. Now, the whole moment was muted on the broadcast, but the uncensored exchange was captured via Japanese television. Take a look at this.
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. Jane のジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
Clearly, the joke didn't go over well. Chris mentioned that Jada looks like she could star in G.I. Jane, mocking her bald head. Jada has been very open about her hair loss battle as she suffers from alopecia. Now, as captured by the Hollywood Reporter columnist Scott Feinberg during commercial break, Will is seen pulled aside and comforted by Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry as he appears to wipe tears from his eyes. And with the internet debating whether this was real or a scripted bit, an executive editor at Variety added on Twitter, "Someone who works for the Oscars told me that Chris Rock was not interrupted by Will Smith at rehearsals yesterday. It was not supposed to happen. It was real." And in other Will Smith news, he just took home the top actor prize for his role as Venus and Serena Williams' father in King Richard. This tops Will's numerous accolades for this role, including Best Actor at the BAFTA and Critics' Choice Awards.
The night for Hollywood to shine, the 94th Annual Academy Awards. The Oscars were turned to the Dolby Theater in Los Angeles after taking a detour to Union Station last year due to the pandemic. The stars shined on the red carpet in another return to tradition. One of the big early winners was Ariana DeBose for Best Supporting Actress in West Side Story. She became the first Afro-Latina and openly LGBTQ actor to win in that category. And the Oscars ground took a shock of silence after Will Smith smacked Chris Rock on stage after the comedian made a joke about Smith's wife, Jada. Smith cursed at Rock and returned to his seat. Within the last few minutes, Will Smith was announced as winner for Best Actor in King Richard. It's his first ever Academy Award win.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
A wild night at the Oscars for the first time in 2 years. The glitz, glamour, and of course, the drama return to the Oscars, and it's their return to normalcy. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Kirsten Holmes.
And I'm Steve Price. As Hollywood's big night finally returned to an in-person ceremony, one joke made by Chris Rock definitely did not go over well with Will Smith and the rest of his family. Take a look.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Chris Rock joked about Jada Pinkett Smith's hair, which she lost due to a medical condition, and her husband, Will Smith, let Rock know they didn't think it was funny.
Richard. Oh, wow. Wow.
Smith hit Rock and yelled at him with profanity that forced the Oscars to cut all microphones. Later in the show, Smith won the Oscar for actor in a leading role and referenced what happened in his acceptance speech.
Richard Williams was a fierce defender of his family. I'm being called on in my life to love people and to protect people. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things.
All right, as you can imagine, the internet definitely had something to say about that slap. I mean, my phone blew up the second that thing happened.
Oh my gosh, didn't it though? Okay, so one tweet says Chris Rock definitely handled that punch much better than most would have, which I think was unnecessary, but also well-deserved, because at first Will was laughing, but then again, that is his wife he's talking about.
Another person tweeted out, "I'm calling it. Next year, the Oscars will be Chris and Will either co-hosting or hugging on stage."
And we got to talk about Lupita Nyong'o. Okay, so she likely expressed everybody's reaction to the slap. Confusion, surprise, mixed with a little bit of hashtag, what just happened?
And the Academy actually released a statement about the slap saying, "The Academy does not condone violence of any form. Tonight, we are delighted to celebrate our 94th Academy Awards winners who deserve this moment of recognition from their peers and movie lovers around the world."
The LAPD says Chris Rock is not filing a police report over the slap.
Real life drama played out on stage at the Oscars last night.
Yeah, it started when comedian Chris Rock made a joke, and it ended with the slap heard around the world.
CBS News' Cara Finstrom is live in Hollywood with reaction to the moment that left the audience stunned. Good morning, Cara.
It did, Suzanne, and today the world's going to be watching to see the reaction, the fallout from that very awkward moment as the cleanup from the show itself continues here. Now, with the world watching last night, as you mentioned, Will Smith walked up, hit Chris Rock on stage, and it happened just moments after Rock made a joke about his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith. Take a look.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. That was a nice one. Okay.
After the joke, the camera cut to Pinkett Smith, who rolled her eyes. She was seated near Smith, who at first laughed, then jumped up and headed towards Rock. Now, after what looked like an open-handed slap, he went back to his seat, sternly screaming at Rock twice to keep his wife's name out of his expletive mouth. Pinkett Smith has been open about her struggles with alopecia. That's an autoimmune disorder that leads to hair loss. She and Will Smith came to the Oscars with their children. Later in the show, Smith did return to the stage to accept the Oscar for Best Actor in the movie King Richard, and at that point, he apologized to the Academy for his actions and then compared himself to Richard Williams, the father of tennis stars Venus and Serena Williams.
Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, but love will make you do crazy things.
I think it was very unfortunate. You know, I think part of doing stand-up and humor is you try to poke fun at everybody, and a lot of people were poked fun at, but that was very unfortunate because obviously it's something that she really, you know, it was tough. And also, I think when they poke fun at you and you're one of the celebrities, it's a little different than if you're the wife of one. But I absolutely don't condone violence of any kind. And the Academy quickly put out a statement saying the same thing, that they do not condone violence of any kind. The LAPD says they're aware of what happened and that Chris Rock declined to file a police report. At this point, we have not heard from Chris Rock himself, so that is one of the big question marks, how he will respond to all of this. But we can tell you, Rachel and Suzanne, that last night some of the folks in the audience actually thought that this was a stunt, that it had been pre-staged, until they realized it clearly wasn't.
I'll admit I watched it multiple times, frame by frame. So, yeah, if you saw it all at once, it's easy to think, wow, how did that actually happen?
Yeah.
Thank you, Cara. Reaction poured in on Twitter last night. Maria Shriver wrote, "We should never get to a place where we sit and watch a movie star hit someone on global television, then moments later get a standing ovation while talking about love."
And actress Sophia Bush wrote, "Violence isn't okay. Assault is never the answer. Also, this is the second time that Chris has made fun of Jada on the Oscar stage, and tonight he went after her alopecia. Punching down at someone's autoimmune disease is wrong. Doing so on purpose is cruel. They both need a breather."
どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。
So we are here to give a documentary out, to give an Oscar out.
あら、どうなんでしょうか。
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
ウィル・スミスにやられました。
Wow, dude. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. ジェーンのジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television.
テレビ史上最高の場面でしょうか。